Welcome back, ladies and gents, to more Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered 100% synchronization walkthrough.
Master Kenway! Master Kenway!
Yes, may I help you?
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city, help you settle in. Oh, no need, sir. I've arranged for your bags to be delivered to the inn.
Are you by any chance John and Isabella's son?
One and the same.
Your commission is with Edward Braddock, is it not?
Aye. But he's yet to reach America, and I figured I might... Well, at least until he arrives, I thought.
Yes? Out with it.
Forgive me, sir. I had hoped that I might study under you. If I am to serve the Order, I can imagine no better mentor than yourself.
Kind of you to say.
Bloody hell!
But I think you overestimate me.
Impossible, sir. This way.
Thief! Someone stop him!
Now that wasn't nice, it wasn't.
Boston's quite a lively city.
There's all manner of things to see and do. Once you've settled in, I suggest you take some time to walk the streets. Who knows what opportunities you might discover.
Hold a moment. I need to fetch a few things before we get to work.
I'll arrange for horses while you do that.
Get back here with that, you rogue! Damn sprigs. This accursed city will be the death of me.
You seem troubled, friend.
That's because I am. Greatly so, in fact.
What's happened?
I was robbed. The old Balkan file. Though I've managed to restore what's mine, I fear it's ruined.
You mean the book?
This is no ordinary book. It's an almanac. The first I ever wrote. Benjamin Franklin. Pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway.
You must be new to Boston.
Why do you say that?
You're still possessed of virtue. To stop and help an old lout like myself. I don't mean to impose, but you seem a spry fellow. Should you happen to find my missing pages, I'll reward you.
Look, I'm not sure if I've...
It's all right, all right. If you have the time, hurrah! If not, no harm done. The thing is useless in its current state anyway. But should you somehow manage to restore it, you'll find me inside that general store over there.
Well, that was interesting.
Lieutenant Colonel George Washington has led troops. Good day, sir. Yeah, come in. Guest preacher this Sunday at St. Mary's for the good of all souls. Citizens of Massachusetts Bay, the French take Fort Necessity in the colony of Pennsylvania. Crown forces are obliged to surrender. The Duke of Newtown...
We ride for the Green Dragon Tavern. The proprietors are eccentric, but the rooms are spacious and they do not pry.
Have you been told why it is I've come to Boston?
No, Master Birch said I should know only as much as you saw fit to share. He sent me a list of names and bade me ensure you could find them.
And have you had any luck with that?
Aye. William Johnson waits for us at the Green Dragon.
How well do you know him?
Not well, but he saw the order's mark and did not hesitate to come.
Prove yourself loyal to our cause. And you may yet know our plans as well.
I should like nothing more, sir.
Very impressed with how it looks so far. I know it's a remastered, not a complete remake or anything, but definitely the textures look better, in my opinion, and it definitely feels more alive. Alright, looks like the first memory is complete. That was a pretty easy one. Next up is a favor.
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh, don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy.
This way. Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey, has been making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir,
We'd best be off.
of course.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
We don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout. Take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. I have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened.
All right, so our optional objective is to kill mercenaries using firearms. We need to kill a total of 10 of them.
Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
You'll have plenty of opportunities to shoot folks here. You gotta love the old style. Where it could be even hard to maneuver up a...
You two, clear off.
Go on now, before you make us mad.
The element of surprise.
Don't worry about that, it's pretty much automatic.
Ape them! Shoot before they reach us!
Use those spare markets, and you don't have to reload.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them.
And that's why I love the history of just how long it took to reload these weapons. It's just so different from today, you know?
On with the show then.
Now, one thing you do want to make sure is that you loot enemies so you can have enough
Guess they
ammunition.
wasn't so safe inside after all. Bet this'll fetch a pretty penny.
Save your looting for after we found Johnson's research.
Yes, master. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Now, we're still in tutorial, so it's still teaching everything.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Apham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched.
A shame.
Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink.
All right, so now we have another optional objective, so that means there are two. So we have 5 more enemies to kill with firearms, and we also need to make sure that their health doesn't get below 50%.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Look at those badgers running around all over this shop.
Of course,
help, please.
the biggest problem is once you have this weapon in your hand, you can't just simply get rid of it. You can see that I'm trying to do here, is we're trying to reload this weapon. but it takes absolutely forever. There we go. You can only drop the weapon when you're not in combat.
Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something.
Aw, why's you always gotta go and spore the sport?
Now, some of these 100% synchronization challenges are going to be actually quite difficult to pull off. But the first few are not that tough. There is one in this sequence that you will see that it's pretty tough to pull off.
Look at those badgers running around all shut.
Over there, that's what! Deal with them! Whatever's in this chest is worth it.
Come on now. It's just a few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Alright, looks like we still got plenty enough. Make sure we reload. Oh, of course I missed. Sometimes it's better just to do this. Just because you can reload a little bit faster. Alright, so it looks like I've got no more, so I gotta pick up a weapon. Of course, there's none there. I might have to actually go up and kill him. None there. Wow. Alright, so they're all empty. Yep, all of them are empty. Alright. Just go up and kill them old-fashioned.
That seems to be the last of them.
And that's pretty much what you have to do. I mean, there's not really much. It's a system that didn't really work 100% well, but they definitely did it a lot better in Black Flag.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
I just wanted to hear his heartbeat, that's all.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you'll need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
All right, Johnson's errand is complete. And again, you can always look at your progress. And we've done the first 2 so far. So next up is sequence, or mission number 3, or memory number 3, I guess. And I will edit a little bit just to make sure that everything is crystal clear. Because some of these, like I said, are pretty tough to pull off. So I want to make sure that we do these good and correct.
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink!
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Church will. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done.
Now, we're probably not going to be going a lot into the side mission foray. I might just stick, unless you guys want to see it, and there's definitely a warrant for it, like enough of you are watching and enjoying the video. So make sure you're interacting in the videos after they've premiered. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and all that stuff. It really helps motivate me to be able to put these videos out faster and more often. So motivation is a long way. This is called The Surgeon.
Wonderful. Charles?
Sir?
Seems like we're not the only ones looking for Mr. Church.
Damn it, he could be anywhere. What do we do?
We find him. Come. I'll show you how.
Should we write his family, do you think?
Not our business to meddle, even if we've the best of intentions.
Have returned from the Albany Congress. A renewed diplomacy with the Mohawk has
But if you could have seen it, they were surely drunk carrying on like that, and during the day, no less.
Provider of beef, veal, and live bullocks of several varietals. The choice of all discerning restaurateurs.
Such scandalous behavior from one who aims to be a surgeon. Not likely if he keeps up such carousing.
Truly a shameful display. Benjamin's parents would be mortified.
Perhaps I should send someone to retrieve him before he damages his reputation beyond repair.
They stumbled off to the northeast, no doubt in search of a tavern or some other place of ill repute.
Start questioning those on the street. I'm headed for higher ground.
It does take, like I said, a little bit of time to get used to the old style Assassin's Creed, so bear with yourself. It will be a little weird if you haven't played any of these older ones in a while. But trust me when I say you'll get the hang of it.
Time to take a listen. With luck, one of those people knows what became of Benjamin.
Two new optional objectives. It's all about the eavesdropping.
I've asked the friars, but they all plead ignorance.
Bugger that! They're lying!
Aye. Well, what can I do? Threats light off them and I'll not deign to grovel.
Actions speak louder than words, my friend. Arrest one and put him in stocks. See if he's so glib then.
To do so without cause will set them singing songs about us. Last thing the city needs is town criers complaining about our abuse of authority.
And forget it. The crime is done. The killer's gone. Those who know won't share their secrets. If the city wishes to harbor scoundrels, let them pay the price for it.
One of the best advices I can give you is that when you're running, do not use the camera. So only use your left thumbstick or whatever you're doing, but don't rotate the camera at all. Rotating the camera will make things tougher.
I asked if I could help, and they waved me away. Insisted it was all under control. How odd. Did they say what had happened? No. Only that it was a trifling matter, and he'd be returned home soon. There was some blood, though, so I wonder if it wasn't more serious than they let on.
Where were they taking him?
Towards the hilltop. Perhaps there's a doctor at the fort.
I was going to go ahead and grab this quick one here since it's right in the area.
So he says to church that one way or another the debt would be settled. I don't envy the man. He's grim times ahead.
Well, what do you think they're planning?
All I know is it can't be good. Cutter is with him.
Probably looking for a nice, quiet place to do the deed. From what I hear tell, his work usually involves quite a bit of screaming.
Which reminds me, we'd best not buy any meat.
Good call.
See, Charles? We'll have church in no time, just as I said we would.
If I might ask, sir, where did you learn to do all this?
It is a requirement when you are raised in the manner that I was. Perception is fundamental to the Order. It guides the feet when running and climbing, informs the hands when striking and fighting. But most important, it transforms the senses, and we begin to know the world in a different way. Careful. The place is well guarded. We need to slip past them.
Remember, we need to remain undetected, so don't get in the red until you have to.
Locked. I'll have to find the key. Wait here.
Wait for him to move. Eventually he will. It'll just take him a little bit. It might be a trigger where you have to get a little closer. Yeah.
Here we are then.
Why must you always make these things so difficult, Benjamin? Merely provide me with recompense, and all shall be forgiven.
I'll not pay for protection I don't need.
Clearly, you do require protection. Else we wouldn't be here. How very gauche. Now, what shall we do about our guest?
Maybe I'll take his hands. Put an end to his surgery. Maybe I'll take his tongue. Put an end to his waggling. Or maybe I'll take his cock. Put an end to his fucking us.
So many options. I can't possibly decide. Take all three.
No, hold a moment. Perhaps I was hasty in refusing you earlier.
I'm so very sorry, Benjamin. But that door has closed.
Be reasonable, Silas.
I rather think I was. But you took advantage of my generosity. I won't be made a fool a second time. I fear I lack the constitution to bear witness to such barbarism. Come find me when you're finished, Cutter.
You'll regret this, Silas, do you hear me? I'll have your head!
No. I rather think you won't.
Still a minute. I can't decide where to start. Maybe you'll get lucky and pass out. Though I dare say I'll do my best to ensure that doesn't happen. Just a quick little swipe and no more is. How's that sound, Mr. Church? At least I'll be bare. A little bit from here, a little bit from there. Make myself a nice keepsake, I will.
You're absolutely mad.
Just like all good artists.
Your parents must be so very proud to have raised a specimen like yourself.
What?
Who are you?
Hatham Kenway, at your service.
I don't understand. Why are you here?
Walk with me, Mr. Church, and all will be explained.
All right, so there you go. That was, what is it, sequence memory number 3 complete. DNA tracker, you can see that we've done 3 so far. So sequence 2, memories 1, 2, and 3. There's still 2 more. There was actually quite a bit of 100% synchronizations on that. 4. So next up, we've got the next one. So hopefully you guys are enjoying again, and I'm usually going to edit these just in case some of them might prove to be a little bit tougher than normal. But hopefully you guys are enjoying.
Johnson's told me what you intend. As it happens, the man who held me is the same one that you seek. His name is Silas Thatcher.
That fancy lad is our slaver?
Don't let his velvet tongue deceive you. A crueler and more vicious creature I've never known.
What can you tell me of his operation?
He hosts at least 100 men, more than half of whom are redcoats.
All this for some slaves?
Hardly. The man's a commander in the King's troop, in charge of the Southgate Fort.
We need to find a way inside. Let me think on it. In the meantime, I'll attend to our final recruit.
John Pitcairn's our man. I'll take you to him.
The soldier.
State your business.
New recruit.
More kindling for the pyre, eh? Well, go on then.
How'd you manage that?
Did you forget, sir? My commission is with General Braddock. When I'm not attending to you, of course.
Now, this mission can be actually quite tough to do the 100% synchronization, so it might actually take me a few times, as some of these are really tough.
Fool! Your acts are treacherous. Give me one good reason. I shouldn't kill you right now.
Were you planning to announce yourself, or did you hope my men
Sir,
wouldn't notice your
if
arrival?
you'll allow me to explain.
Ho ho! By all means. I should like very much to hear this.
I have not deserted, sir. I am here under Commander Amherst's orders.
Show me a letter bearing his seal, and you might be spared the gallows.
I have no such thing. The nature of my work, sir,
It's the sort of thing best not put to paper.
Hatham.
General Braddock?
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Wolves often travel in packs.
Master Pitcairn won't be here for but a few weeks. I shall return him to his proper post once our work is finished.
The devil's work, no doubt. It's bad enough my superiors have insisted I grant you use of Charles. But they said nothing about this traitor. You'll not have him.
Edward, listen to reason.
We're done here. See these gentlemen out.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
And to think I used to call him brother.
What now? They'll chase us off if we try and return.
We're done with this camp. And as luck would have it, so are they. Come along.
What are you planning?
To steal Master Pitcairn.
What?
You'll see. Now, When I give the signal, you're to distract Braddock's patrol and lure them into a dead end.
Has your neighbor damaged your carriage? Where shall we head next? Perhaps down Marlborough? No. Its residents are too content. Their homes are nice, their days untroubled. What of Lynn or Ship Street? Yes. Those fresh arrived are often soon in dire straits. They're more likely to seize upon an opportunity to fatten their purses and feed their young.
Now!
Oi! You thieves and scoundrels, one and all! Fie on you and your false war! After him!
Unhand him, Edward.
You again.
Let us go. And John Pitcairn with us.
I will not have my authority challenged.
Nor I.
Put them all in chains.
Actually, that was a pretty perfect... That went so smooth. Wow. Normally it doesn't go that smooth, so we got pretty lucky.
Today because you were once my brother, and a better man than this. Or should our paths ever cross again, all debts will be forgotten. You're free now, John.
Traitor! Go on then! Join them on their fool's errand. And when you find yourself lying...
I assume you've good reason for causing all this madness. What is it you require of me?
I'll explain everything on the way.
The biggest problem with that specific mission is the guy that you have to run after. Is that he can run really, really fast, and then you cannot catch up to him once he gets past. I almost got to the point where we could not catch up to him. It's the one that says prevent snitches from calling reinforcements. If you do not get to him fast enough, then everything can be screwed. The mission will automatically end, but you also have to perform sequential kills. So what that means is just like when it first was created in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, where you would go from one kill to the next, and you do that by killing one person with X, if you're on the Xbox One controller, and then immediately moving towards another person and hitting X, and it's an automatic kill, and you can, you know, follow that in a row. But hopefully you were able to get success like I was just there. And we'll go ahead and move on to the next mission.
Shot!
Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
So, as I've said, and there's going to be some edits in here, but something went wrong there, and there was nothing I could do. None of these guys actually would have even touched that guy, and he detected us. There was nothing we could do. You can't move from this location. It was a little weird, but
On your guard.
it wouldn't let us hit the LB button. That's pretty much what happened.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down.
One moment there.
But the checkpoint system is actually pretty good.
Who's your officer?
Engage the enemy.
You're to meet the Reaper.
All clear.
So you're going to have a few moments where some glitches might happen and stuff like that, but you got to remember that this type of game, and there was a lot of glitches back in the day, and it looks like some of those still carried over with this remaster. And I think anyone that's played this game will definitely know exactly what I'm talking about. But it does not take away from the experience. It's still really fun. It's just, thank God for the checkpoint systems that allow you to be able to repeat certain things so that you don't have that problem as much.
Hold!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on then.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain. Let her go.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
Know when you're ready to strike.
All right, so here we go.
Greetings. How fares the watch?
Who are you?
Thomas Smith, newly recruited. Arrived from London just last week.
What
in
are
fact.
you talking about?
Prisons.
So said Silas.
I said stop
Prisoner?
slouching.
I assume it's all rather
what to do.
straightforward.
Good friend.
Watch for disturbances, ensure order is maintained. Merchandise?
You don't know, you don't need to. Just do as you've been told and stay out of our way.
Of course. I must say, the weather in Boston is much fairer than back home.
Wait until winter and see if you still feel the same.
Or summer, for that matter. The heat suffocates a man.
And his uniforms. Clearly sewn for other climes. Too thin when it's cold, too heavy when it's hot.
I assume it's quiet here most days?
Aye, on occasion we'll catch a smuggler trying to ferry contraband into the city. It's more fun if there's morning you set them right.
So far, so good. Just to get that third one right here. There we go. So last off is we need to find and kill the general.
Sometimes I wonder if no we were vocal on sorties and expeditions.
Ha! That's exactly what they want you to think.
Such a shame. The colonies are meant to be an opportunity, not another war front.
Now, I don't know exactly where the general is, so we're going to have to...
I must say, the weather in Boston is much better than back home.
All right, so this is, I know it might look a little confusing. This is the general that we're going to go after. But unfortunately, it's just the way that everything is set up. It kind of glitches a little bit, but this guy right here is the one that you want to kill. All right. So now we've done all the optional objectives, which are to take out the general and to do the 3 corner kills. So all that's left is one more captive.
Stop fighting, soldier.
Prison.
I said stop fighting.
This one can be actually pretty hard. You're going to want to wait till he moves around. You don't want to try to distract him here because those guys will see you even if you're in this cover here. But if you do it from over here, then no one will see you. And you're good to go.
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free? It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible, but first we clean up this mess! Seal the fort, kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Push them back!
Go on, Haytham. We'll hold back the guards while you deal with silence. No mercy! You shall not have us! There's still time for you to flee. Well, not much. I'll deal with this, sir!
He's here! Stop the interloper!
Benjamin.
He's the one responsible!
Glad to have you
Kill
with
him.
us. I could use some help.
I'll fillet you like a cod. Kill the intruders! All of them! The Order stands united. He's the one responsible! Kill him! I'll deal with this wretch. Kill the intruders! All of them! He's the one responsible! Kill him!
All right, so before we move on, we want to make sure that we're actually getting the specific DNA tracker and that everything is working correctly. So if we go down, you can see that so far it does not say avoid firing line damage. It doesn't mean that we didn't do it or not, so so we still should be good to go, hopefully.
Who are you? Name's Hatham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
What happens now?
We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
All right, so I guess now we're going to find out if that actually worked or not. Sometimes you don't know. And we got it. Nice. All three means that we actually did it. And the mission is complete. And Sequence 2 is complete, so hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.